one of my boys' favorite math activities. This is called Monkey Math, and I'll put a link in the description to where you can buy this game. It is basically a scale game. So the monkey is a balance scale, and it has 15 different bananas. So they are the numbers 1 all the way through 10. There are 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s, and 2 5s. And then there's 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have 3 little boys. One is only 20 months old. So they're obviously on a very different math skill level, but this is a game that they all get really excited about. Whenever I get it out, they all want to play with it. So I'll start with my 1-year-old. I want to give you a disclaimer first. On the box, it says that this game is for ages 4+. So if you're going to have a child sit and play with this game alone, make sure that they're 4 years old and they're not going to eat the pieces. My 1-year-old does not play with this game alone. I don't get it out for him and let him play with it. When we're playing this game together, I'm sitting with him or he's sitting on my lap and I'm directing this activity. But one of the things that he really likes to do is look at the monkey's face. He gets really excited to just look at the monkey's face and talk to the monkey. And then he will get the bananas out and I'll pretend to feed the bananas to the monkey. So with this activity for him, I'm really just working on having him get used to what numbers he sees. So if he picks this one up, he'll hold it up and he'll pretend to feed it to the monkey, and I'll guide him and I'll say, that's a number 8. See the number 8? 8, 8, 8, 8. And the monkey will eat it and he'll say 8, 8, 8. And sometimes he'll try to mimic that word and then he'll put that one down. He might get a different one and I'll say, that's the number 5. 5, 5, 5. And he'll eat the 5. Now, my 1-year-old also likes to try to mimic his brothers. He likes to do everything they do. So he sees them hanging the bananas on the monkey. So he does it too. There's a little hole in the top of each banana, and the bananas are meant to hang on the scale. So he also tries to hang the bananas on the scale, which is a great fine motor activity and hand coordination activity for him. With my older boys, I always start this activity out by having the boys line up all of the bananas in numerical order. And then they work on using the monkey as an equal sign. So they might start out and put a 1 on and then a 1 on the other side. And I always try to encourage them to say 1 is equal to 1. And they'll see that the arms are equal, so they're the same. So we're working on what an equal sign is. And then they can experiment more, and maybe they'll put a 2 on one side and a 4 on the other side. While they're doing this, they're also really working on their fine motor skills and their hand-eye coordination so they can hang up the bananas. And I'll ask them what they can see about the monkey. And they might notice that the 4 is going really low and the 2 is really high. So we'll talk about what is heavier, what weighs more. And we'll say that the 4 weighs more. And as we begin working on inequalities, the boys will say the monkey only wants to eat the bigger banana. So we'll look at this and I'll say, well, which one is bigger? Say the 4 is heavier. So then they'll feed the monkey the banana, yum, yum, yum. And then they'll put them away. And with my older child, they'll practice writing that. So if I have the number 2 and the number 3, then I'll have an empty space in between. We'll say, well, which one's bigger? So he'll try it out. He'll look and say 2 and 3. So he'll get out his 2. And his 3. And we'll see which one's bigger. The 3 is bigger. So the mouth will eat the 3, and he's working on inequalities while he's playing this game. Another math concept that you can work on with monkey math is addition. So For my older son, I go through and on our whiteboard, when we're doing our math, I really like to use the whiteboard because we're not using a whole lot of paper. My son loves to write on the whiteboard, and you can easily mark it out if you get something incorrect. So if we have 7 plus 1 equals, what does 7 plus 1 equal? My son can get out his marking mat and he can say 7 plus 1, and he can experiment and try to find the answer. While he's doing this, he's learning some really important concepts about addition that will help him as he moves on to higher math. He's learning about the commutative property. He's learning that if he puts a 3 and a 2, and that's equal to 5, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, but he could switch the bananas around, and he could have 2 plus 3, and they still equal 5. He's also learning that equals just means the same as. So 5 is the same as 2 plus 3, whether it's on this arm or on this arm. Those are some big concepts that he's learning by playing. The last activity I'm going to show you is addition with a missing number. So this will also start to get him ready for algebra when he gets a little bit older. So if he has 2 plus what equals 5, he'll get out his 2. And we don't know what else is going to go on that arm, but we know here's our equals. We'll put 5 on the other side. So 2 plus something. So he might know the answer, but if he doesn't, he can go through and he can try different things and experiment. See that? That's too much. So he'll need to find a smaller number. Maybe he'll find his 2. That's not enough. Then he might get his 3. And that's equal. So then he can erase his question mark. Let's say 2 plus 3 equals 5. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more educational tips and videos, please like this video and subscribe.